Find out what's hot and what's not.
We watch your programme every week.
Well, you've had time for a cuppa. It's now time to sit back, relax and enjoy part 2 of CLUBAVISION. Prepare to party with Dolly Rockers at the Connaught Rooms in London. But first, let's check Ministry Magazine's dance chart.
Number 10, Santoshi Tomi, Up in Flames.
Number 9, The Science Department, Persuasion.
Number 8, Madison Avenue, Don't Call Me Baby.
Number 7, Brainchild, Symmetry C.
Number 6, K-Pasa, Dream On.
Number 5, Telly Kelly, I Don't Want to See Myself.
Number 4, Groove Armada, I See You Baby.
Number 3, BT and Mercury Solid. Number 2, Junior Carter, Women Beat Their Men. Straight at number 1, Michael Moon, With That Sound.
Yeah, this is Giles Peterson from the left side, and you're watching CLUBAVISION.
Dolly Rockers originated when two clubs realised they could club together and have twice the fun. Over the last 6 years, they've thrown parties everywhere, from boats to ballrooms, from art galleries to Chelsea football ground. Tonight, the party's at the elegant Connaught Rooms, and we've been invited to join in the fun. I'm joined by 2 of the 3 co-promoters of Dolly Rockers. Introduce yourself, guys.
Mark Felton.
Jason Edwards.
How did Dolly Rockers come about?
We started about 10 years ago. Me, Mark, Ginger, we used to do a club called the Dove Club.
Yep.
And later when we joined with Jimmy and Steve, who run Orgasm, they used to run big warehouse parties, and we just got together and been going together about 6 years now. It's our 6th birthday party tonight.
And how many times do you do it? Is it once a month or something?
Yeah, it's once a month. We have run clubs on a weekly basis, but we find you lose the right crowd. You know, we've got a very special crowd at the moment. It's very smart, and you know, it's good. It gives us a good name. As you start running weeklies, you find you end up trying to get anyone in, just making up the numbers, to be honest.
Also, when you go monthly, it's more of an event. People get ready for it, buy something to wear, they make a right effort to come out for it. So that's most probably why we do that.
How much effort goes into promoting a night like this?
A lot of effort. I mean, it's really non-stop, to be honest with you. We run them once a month, so you know, consecutively you're just running, just building as you go along, and just making sure that everything is, you know, proper for the night, and it's just going to go all right.
We normally pick venues which are just like shelves, so we have to put everything in. Rather than taking a club with a sound system and lights already, we normally take a shell, put the sound in, put the lights in, and that takes a lot more time to get together.
Do you like to deck it out so that when people walk in they actually think, oh, that's a Dolly Rockers scene, yeah?
Yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, you know, we use this venue anyway because it's very smart anyway. But, you know, if you'd come to any of our other venues, like old warehouses and stuff like that, it's very, you know, we just take everything in, the whole lot, props, everything. And it does look $1 million once we're finished, so it's good.
Where do you look for venues?
Normally the venues seem to find us. You'll get a phone call from someone and say, I've seen something that might be interesting to you, and we'll go and have a look at the venue, and then that's what really gets, once you get that buzz, you go in a venue, an empty shell, and you'll sort of say, we could really have it, because we've done a castle, and we've done stuff like that. So I think it's really, the venues really find us.
Do you think they'll ever run out of venues for the night?
No, I don't think I do. With all the super clubs about at the moment, pretending they're super clubs and they're only like 600 capacity in any one room, I think that for stuff like this, there'll always be venues for us, you know, sort of great big huge rooms, or even warehouses, or even back into theatres and stuff.
How does it feel when you actually reach the night you've been promoting for a month?
It's a good buzz, but I suppose it's a lot of relief, you know, just to get underway, get everything going, to see everything's gone according to plan, all the lights and everything. But yeah, when it goes, it's really good, yeah.
Do you think you guys will still be doing it when you're 50?
Oh, that must have been Russell's question to put in at the end there. No, I'd like to think I would be out of it by that time, but I mean, it wouldn't bother me if I was still in it, but I'd hope to have my own clubs by then.
I'm joined by Ginger Jones. You've been a promoter with Dolly Rockers for a number of years now, but you've decided to switch and just become a resident. Why did you make that decision?
Part of the politics with the millennium. I just didn't agree with the costing.
You've been in the business for quite a while. How did you get started?
Normal wine bars, playing parties with your friends, the normal old crack, and then getting taken into it serious, getting involved with record shops, and then taking it a step forward.
You've played at quite a few warehouse parties. Do you think you can ever get the same vibe in a club as a warehouse party?
No, not at all. Since the Criminal Justice Bill come in, it really did kill it. I mean, we used to play for another organisation called Orgasm, who we now joined with, and some of that we used to do car parks, ex-film studios, it was arts depots. You can't beat that. It's a huge thing, and you go into a club now and it's 4 little walls, all dingy and tight, and it's not the same atmosphere.
You had your own show on Sunrise FM in '89. What was that like?
That was excellent. That was us breaking into house and finding out what it was all about. It was me, the rest of the days was called Mr. Magoo, Johnny Jacks and Chippy, godfather of house. We used to work, I worked in White for Sand at the time with a chap called Kenrick, and he used to play for Genesis and play all them. And from there we got linked to the Dungeons. It just blew up from there, and we had one of the best shows there. We was alongside the likes of Rat Pack, LSD, Seduction, Fabio, Groove Driver. It's just all the old boys that have just gone on and been massive now. So it's really good. Richie Fingers, The Shag, the Frankie Bones. There's a nice pedigree there. Some really good DJs that broke through.
You like to stick to your residents here, don't you, and keep away from the big name DJs. Why is that?
It's just something. We've had a few big name DJs and they've just bombed out. It's mainly us, I suppose. We've created this crowd that's really just into us, and they won't accept like the normal what everyone's been dictated to. We are a commercial club and we're proud of it.
You mentioned you're getting busier on the production side now. What have you got going on at the moment?
At the moment I'm involved with a label called Cross Section, and that's run by a gentleman called Chris Simmons. And I met up with him through my one of my long-time partners, Mr. Magoo from Sunrise Days. We go out under the name of Private Funk, and more recently the name Shuffle. And we've done about 4 EPs. Well, I've done 4 with Gary. They've done a hell of a lot more, and just really getting more involved with the studio side. But at the moment he's working with Jeff Lorber and Brenda Russell, and things are really picking up and looking good at the moment.
Hello! What do you think of it here at Dolly Rockers?
Absolutely wonderful.
I've got a pair of knickers on. Do you want to see them?
Yeah, baby, I like it.
What's so special about your pair of knickers?
Oh, they're a bit frilly.
I'm guaranteed a good night.
Everyone's sweet, yeah, enjoying themselves. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
No, I do like it here. You can have a dance, enjoy yourself, you know everybody. It's a good laugh. My name's Aisha.
And where are you from?
From Islington.
Barnet, North London. Describe what's in there then.
A bit of everything. It's really good for atmosphere. Really nice. People are lovely.
But when it's every other little while, you make that effort to come to Dolly's.
It's so hard, I swear. If I don't lose half a stone tonight, I want to know why. I'm going to have to take this off with a shoehorn later.
What's that look in his eye?
That he ain't been shagged for years.
I just had a little unzip there.
No, don't start all that. She's terrible when she's had a drink.
What's your name?
Monica,
Beth.
Faye.
Actually, I like the singer, the lady that was playing. She was excellent.
Angie.
Really good voice.
I like Danny Rampling.
He mixes well. He is very, very good.
Ginger and Mark Felton.
What's your favourite style of music?
Garage, definitely.
I like Danny Ramlin. I'm into that at the moment. US. Love him. Who?
I like hip hop. I like funk.
Best DJ set was definitely Andrew O'Connor tonight.
but I would say that because he's my mate.
And I always say to the DJ, play a bit of hip hop, play a bit of funk, yeah, like it. And he goes, yeah, like that.
I must say, I've just seen my ex-boyfriend in here tonight and he looked gorgeous.
Why is he your ex then?
I don't know, I must have been mad.
Who's your favourite DJ?
You.
Where else do you go out?
Emporium, Legends, go to Electric Ballroom quite a lot.
I like the chorus as well, that's good.
Camden Palais. That's where we used to go when we was a lot younger than what we are now.
I think the venue is nice. It's got class and it's nicely decorated.
It's packed, but everyone's enjoying this stuff. Everyone's up for it.
Hi.
The whole place was jumping. It set me on fire. I'm the kind of girl who knows what's...
I'm joined by Angie Brown. Angie, was there a point when you realised that your voice was going to be your career?
Yeah, well, I went to drama school like we all do, you know, and I've always had singing lessons. I still have them now. I don't care who thinks what, but if Linford Christie wins the race, no one says, don't train anymore, my boy, you know, just get fat or whatever. Well, that's how I feel about singing. There's always exercise, there's always something to learn. Always something to do, and it does take my life up because I'm self-employed and I'm always trying. People who know me just like know that I'm a real little scammer, little ducker and diver. You know, I'm always doing at least 10 things. I'm always doing like a million projects, but that's the only way, really. I mean, after having a big hit as well, you can kind of fade into, you know, oblivion. I mean, where's Dr. Alban now, and where's Tasmin Archer now, and all these people that were in the charts when I was in the charts? They're not around, but I'm still here. I'm hanging on in there, Sam.
It's quite a big track though in the club scene, wasn't it?
It was massive. And actually, when you went to aerobics, if you do aerobics, you kept hearing it, wow, waste your time, and people were jumping to it. I'm gonna get you. So I had it in aerobics, and I had it pumping out of people's cars, and you heard it when you walked into restaurants and that, and people picked you up. People said, yeah, we got Andy Ryan in the house, and people would clap and stuff, and it was really, really nice. I mean, it was good to work with Bizarre Inc. They were great. I think they're DJing now, so you know, I hope you're right, guys.
Tell us about some of the other people you've been working with.
You may or may not know I worked with Mark Morrison on Return of the Mac. There's a real sexy bit in it, a spoken bit and some answering and stuff like that. And Crazy as well. Crazy, Lord of mercy, whatever he sings, and I'll sort of like come in and do bits for him. And I've worked with Kate Bush on a video. I worked with a couple of members of the Rolling Stones when they used to be out with a rock band that I used to work with a lot.
You've toured with Jocelyn Brown as well, haven't you?
Jocelyn, Sybil, my baby girl, those are my boos, my sweethearts. Holly Johnson, I've just finished working with him. He's got a new album out and he's looking great and, you know, back on the scene. So I'm always working with somebody doing something.
Do you like doing PAs in clubs still?
I love doing PAs. That's how I make my living, everybody. And because the tracks that I do, well, Rocking for Myself, that was a Motivate track. And I do I'm Gonna Get You. Obviously, I remix it live because they are so old and I'm so bored of them. So it's not just like, for instance, it's not just, why waste your time? You know you're gonna be mine. It's more like, why waste your, why waste your, I'm gonna get you. Why waste your, I'm gonna get, why? You just really
need a DJ.
I do need a DJ. I wish I was.
Who needs a DJ?
No, I wish I was a DJ. I wish I could mix. I wish I could do all that. You know, I just wish I could do it, but I can't. And I can't count. I can't do anything like that. So, because I'm sort of like not bored with singing a track because it's a great track, but I just try to give it a kind of like a 1999 feel, really, and next year I'll give it a year 2000 feel. Like, you know, I've been doing lots of on the tracks as well. It's going da 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 ba do da 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 ba do da. I just try to keep it young, try to keep it fresh, try to come up with some sounds that, you know, the track's there, everybody knows the track, but when you remix it, you can actually you can take it somewhere new, and people appreciate that.
You just come back from a tour, haven't you?
Yes, I've been working with a band called Cuba, who are like Chemical Brothers that meet Massive Attack. It's really, really cool, really trendy, and I've got a song on there called Starshine, and it was good to go out on the road with them singing it. And I've been everywhere. I've been to Amsterdam, Brussels, Paris, Hamburg, and Berlin. So
You got a new single coming out in the millennium, haven't you?
yes, I have got a new single coming out, everybody. You'll be pleased to know, and I'm really, really proud of it. I'm not featured. No one's written it for me. I've written it with two friends, Mike Westergaard and John Dallaghan, and it just sounds really good. It's in the same vein as Ultranate. It's in the same vein as what I've always done, but some of the things that I have featured on, I've kind of like been on it because it's happening a bit, but not been really proud of it. But this is a track that I'm proud of, and I think that, you know, it can take me back into the charts again. It really can. It really, really can.
What's it called?
It's called, I forgot then. I forgot what it's called. That's so sad. Oh, it's called Anything You Wanna Do, Boy. It's called Anything You Wanna Do. I can do it better than you. That's the hook. I mean, I had to go for a hook that everybody knows, but it's a really, really, really good track. And some clubs in London are already playing it. And I'm going to give it to a few of my drag queenie friends. And, you know, if you hear it and you like it, go out and buy it because it's a tune.
Having so much fun is exhausting, so I'm off home to recover before next week, same time, same place. Next week there's an extra special glitter ball of an episode of CLUBAVISION from the infamous Southport Weekender. No dance floor will be left untouched, no DJs left uninterviewed. Miss it at your peril.
Please like, tag, share and subscribe.
Now this is CLUBAVISION, and this is how it's done. This is CLUBAVISION, CLUBAVISION's #1.